Thank you very much, Suzanne. Thank you, Karen. And I really want to express my gratitude for you organizing and hosting this wonderful event. All the more so as a lot of people that are present here would never have been present if it was in New York. So I think in many ways it's a great opportunity to have it fully online. So I just want to specify that this is the first time that I'm opening a circle online, and open space calls for authenticity, so I will do it my own way. So I would say, pardon my French, or excuse my French. Others might do it differently, but let's see how it goes. So I'm going to tell you about the why of this open space, the how, and then finally, we're going to talk about the what. So why are we here today? You will know that we're here because we are all passionate about open space, and also because we want to collectively provide some answers to the question, how can we engage 8 billion people in meaningful conversations? And beyond open space, beyond this question, why would be open space the right place to discuss it? So some of you might be discovering open space today, and I'd like to ask those that have never attended an open space to raise their hands. All right. So I see we have many experts, and I think we even have some grandmasters present with us today. So for those that discover open space, so open space, as Karen was mentioning, was created in '85, and actually that's the year I was created as well. And it's also 85, the age of Harrison Owen. So now open space is a fully grown approach. It was created in response to most organizational dysfunctions. So you have to imagine organizations that are somewhere between a saloon with everyone drunk and fighting, or a tea at the Duchess with everyone very stiff and pretending. And Harrison Owen really was convinced that there was a way to solve problems and get teams to work together in a much simpler and more efficient way. So that's, as Karen was mentioning, how we came to creating a circle and opening the space. So the basis of open space technologies are very simply find an issue that you are passionate about, and where you really feel you have a responsibility to act. Invite all stakeholders to the circle, create a marketplace, and that's what we're going to do right now, meaning all the topics you want to discuss are going to be the agenda for the day, and you will be co-creating them. So any topic that you want to bring up, you're going to write it on a piece of paper and you're going to present it to the group. And then you're going to convene people to come discuss it with you. So that's the fourth step, go to work. Just find a space and a time and start the conversation. So in this very simple and efficient configuration, anything can be expressed, anything can be shared, and a lot of things can be solved within a couple of days. If people have the right attitude. And that's where we come to the how, the principles of open space. So I would like to tell you about a time that some of us have forgotten. The time where we could host parties, where we could have people around us and just have a house, a garden packed with people, you know, touching each other. So let's make a parallel between this time and what open space is like. So let's say you have a birthday that you want to celebrate with some other friends. First principle, whoever comes is the right people. So people are ringing on the door, they come in, and then you see whoever they are welcome, because if they come for your party. So it's the same in open space. You might not have many people coming to discuss your topic, or maybe there will not be experts, But if they come, it means they are passionate about the topic. So they have something to bring and you can welcome them. Then the second principle, you're in the party and then suddenly you're like, oh, there is no more beer. Well, let's drink champagne. Great idea. So whatever happens, it's the best thing that could have. Um, if you put pressure on yourself because you want to have the most perfect party, you have a fair chance to ruin your night and others. Whereas if you just, you know, hold the space and let people express whatever they want to express, then maybe somebody will start to dance or somebody will grab a guitar and start singing, and that's exactly how it should be in open space too. So just let it flow. Then wherever it happens is the right place. So you know that in a party, the best conversations, they usually don't happen in the living room where everyone are. No, it's when you go to the kitchen because you wanted to grab a glass, or or you go wait because you want to go to the bathroom, or you're in the corridor. And here in the open space as well, you might go for a break and in an empty room, and then suddenly somebody joins and you start a conversation. And so there is no need to stop and say, oh, no, 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 this should be part of room 2. No, just keep it rolling. If the conversation starts there, it had to start there. Then, well, it starts when it starts. So except at New Year's Eve at midnight, there is no such thing as saying, at my command, party. You know, you just need to allow time for people to enter, to get in the mood. Sometimes it takes a couple of minutes, sometimes it takes hours, but both are okay. So it's like music, you know, like when people feel they are in the mood, they will go to the dance floor and they will dance, but you can't force it. So be open and let it come. And on the other way around, when it's over. There is no more beer to drink. So the party is finished and they start to go. Don't try to get them to stay, please, just another round. No, you know, when you feel you've covered the topic, and even if the time is not up, just finish the discussion and move to another one. That being said, if you really, really want another beer, then just go to another party. You can keep the discussion running, going to the hallway, as Lucas said, or find yourself an empty room. Now I will go about my favorite part. My favorite part is the law of 2 feet. How much I love this law. So in a party, you have all experienced it. You are in a discussion and there is this very boring guy taking all the space and talking and talking. What are you going to do? You're just going to, you know, always use this very good excuse. Oh, I'm going to get myself a glass, and then you're going to move out. And then you're going to find some other people and you're going to start a conversation, or you're just going to go out and just relax for some time. So what you would do so naturally in a party, you can do it as well here in open space and beyond, actually in all companies. If this could be a law, I think we would be way better off in many meetings. So that's why it's really a law, because it's difficult, it's counterintuitive to do it. But you know, whenever you feel like you're not energized anymore, you are not contributing, you are not only learning anything in your group, you have to go somewhere else where you can really add value. So don't worry about the convener. When you leave, you know, having a very bored guy checking his email next to you when you're in a discussion, this is not a gift. So take your feet and move. And this law introduces 2 very specific party animals. The first one is the bumblebee. Well, this is this very sociable person, you know, in the party that will go and talk to everybody. she will go from group to group, gather bits of information or maybe gossip, and then bring it to the next group, then to another one. So she's pollinizing, I think you can say it in English, the entire party. And bumblebees are wonderful to help share and spread ideas and information. So feel free to bumblebee around and go to from groups to group, take bits and pieces and bring them to the rest. And then there is another animal. So I wanted to show you those animals. This is taken from one of my little son's book. So you've got, you will have the French name, le papillon et l'abeille. Bumblebee can also be bourdon, but that's okay. So the second animal is a butterfly. So the butterfly is this very stylish, inspiring, artistic person, This person is not involved in any real conversation because just the presence of this person brings inspiration. It gives a vibe to the room. You don't know why. So this is somebody that is beautiful and charming and if you are that kind of person, we love you for that. So it's okay not to be part of anything, not to be like, oh, I need to bring value. And so sometimes people will come to you, sometimes you will fly away, and it's okay. Butterflies in a group, it's like the art. They are far from useless. So one thing to remember, be yourself, embrace others, and get ready to be surprised. So now let's get the party started. And I've got a full beer now. All right, so how do we create the agenda? As we said, so there is this marketplace and we're going to co-build the agenda. So if there is a topic you are passionate about related to this quite wide question, how do we engage on people in meaningful conversation, then all you have to do is write it down on a piece of paper and then show it to us. And when you show it to us, you can also say it out loud, which means because we are many people, you really need to connect to the group and listen to each other. So there will be some chaos and that's completely okay. Once you've said your topic, then you will move to the marketplace and I'm going to share it with you. The marketplace is here and then you're going to write your topic along with your name on the space and time that you want to choose. So let's say, okay, I want to talk here. So you're going to write here your topic along with your name, which means that you are taking the responsibility for this topic. You are now the convener of this topic. So at the dedicated time and space, we expect you to be in the room and to hold the space for people to be able to discuss the topic. This means that you will welcome anyone that comes and you will have two responsibilities. The first one is to harvest, to collect whatever people are going to express using the notes that Lucas has been showing us. So let's say you will be in space B and you will, so if you're not good at taking notes, that's okay. Just make sure that someone in the group is doing it. And it can either be several people because it's a shared document. And once your session is over, please make sure that you leave the space because the second session is going to start and people would get confused if you are still talking about your topic while it should be another one. And once again, if your topic is not over and you really want to continue the discussion, just find a room that is empty or go to the hallway. One last thing, so you can come back at any time to edit the schedule if you want to change topic, if you want to change time, etc. And for all of you that want to participate, you will have here basically the menu. So you just have to say and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go there and I'm going to go there, and you can bumblebee as much as you want. Obviously, when you're going to introduce your topic, there might be too many topics for the space that we have. Or there might be topics that are quite similar. So, well, that's part of life, How do we resolve these conflicts? So just contact using the Zoom chat, the person that was the convener of the competing topic, and then find an arrangement. Maybe you can join the two topics. Maybe you can switch the time so that they're going to be kind of the same topic, but at different times. So just find an arrangement, and everything will come to place at the end. So that being said, I will just open up the space and leave all of you start presenting your topic. If you don't have a piece of white paper, you can obviously just say your topic out loud and then write it down. Now, please, let's get the circle is open and your topics are welcome.
I have a topic.